Hello guys, it's me again. I hope you're well. So, a lot has been happening and I have just started rehearsing with an artist called Marti Pellow, who was the former lead singer of a band called Wet Wet Wet, who were humongous in the 90s. So it's an honour to be working with him. And so we start tour this week. So I'm very excited about what's happening. I can't show you too much, unfortunately, because by the time this comes out, the first show won't have happened yet, so I can't reveal too much. But I will give you a little bit of the behind-the-scenes action about what's happening and what tour life is like. So stay tuned. I know that I'm going to be super busy, so I also went to a speech therapist just to kind of make sure that my voice will hold out for the next 2 months. I actually start 2 other tours in the next 6 weeks, so it's going to be pretty full on, guys. I hope you're ready for the journey. Are you? Alright, let's go. Hi guys, so I am now in Carlisle in Cumbria. We arrived on the tour bus at about 7 AM this morning and just checked into the hotel. So had a shower, freshened up, had something to eat, but I am so tired. I probably look it as well. We did 4 full days of rehearsal and then straight from rehearsal travelled up on the sleeper bus. And so it begins. Everybody's packing down for the road. Everything's going to go on the truck and then it is going to be shipped up to Carlisle. We are going to go on the tour bus and everybody is getting ready to go. So guys, it's 9 o'clock at night and we're about to get on this beast. This is the tour bus. It's humongous. You probably can't see it that well because it's quite dark, but this is the bus that we will be travelling up to Scotland in, and it's pretty big. We're all going to get on and get a bunk, and let me take you inside. This is where we will sleep.
It's sunny forever in Britain. Has it come on,
Monks.
They must have done.
And I never sleep well on a tour bus. 1, because it's moving all the time, and 2, because the bed is not as comfortable as it would be if it was a real bed, obviously. But we're checked into the hotel now, so hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. So I have to leave the hotel in about 20 minutes to go to production rehearsal, because this is the city of our first show. So we do a full run through of the show, and then hopefully everything will be ready for tomorrow. So touring, guys, when I first started out doing BVs, I felt like touring was the pinnacle of being a backup vocalist. Like, you couldn't get any better than that. So guys, we have reached Carlisle. We're playing tonight at the Sound Centre in Carlisle. It's pretty cold up here, pretty windy, not too bad. I dare not show you what I look like because I am dishevelled, to say the least. But the bus is parked up because our hotel won't be ready till 12 o'clock and it's 7 in the morning. So you couldn't get any better than that. And I had this notion that it was really rock and roll and really exciting and fun and just everything that you would want to do as a BV, working with great artists and hanging out with great people. And that is very true. I love touring, but there were definitely things that I didn't know about touring that I experienced. I've done a few tours now, so I've kind of got the inside scoop, so I'm going to share it with you guys. When you tour, you have to get used to constantly moving. So whenever you get to a city, you know you're not going to be there for very long, so you have to basically learn how to live out of a suitcase. And it can be quite unsettling at times, especially if you're on tour for a very long time. You literally have no roots, you're always moving. And that's cool, but there's times when you want to just be somewhere and just chill out, but you always know in the back of your head you've got to get ready to leave. So that's one thing that I didn't really think about. And when the first tour I ever did, I was like, oh my god, can I just be in one place? And unfortunately you can't. Especially if the schedule is really heavy. You might get a day off in a city, in which case you might spend 2 nights in that city, but generally speaking, it's 1 night and then you move on. So another thing, this is a hotel tour, so it kind of doesn't apply here, but when you tour, you obviously don't tour alone, you tour with a group of people, and that could be any size party. But you do have to get used to being in confined spaces for long periods of time with people that you wouldn't normally be that way with. I mean, everybody has different habits, different practices, but you have to adjust and compromise to be able to get on with everyone, because you're basically living with strangers. There are sometimes you tour with people that you are very familiar with or that you've toured with before, in which case you kind of know how to adjust and you know the people well enough to know what things to do and not do. But everybody's different. Some people are not morning people, some people are very noisy, some people are quiet. And in order to live a peaceful life, you have to be able to adjust and be okay with compromising on certain things. So, yeah, living with people intensely for periods of time that you wouldn't normally live with or wouldn't normally be in confined spaces with can be quite mentally draining, because you always have to be conscious of other people. And it's good training for personal development, but it can be very tiring. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope it was helpful for you in some way. So obviously I'll be on tour for the next few weeks. I'll be bringing you more backstage dramas and tour life antics and letting you know what it's like to be on the road. So make sure you get at us on our social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, the works. Until next week, guys. Bye.